Hello everyone, we're going to do our day 6 of our interactive notebook, which is over Harry S. Truman. So the papers that you are going to have say Harry S. Truman on the top. There's one that says the politician, and there's one that says 33rd president. We're going to just end up cutting all of them out. So let's just start by cutting on the black line. And we're just gonna cut them all out. Don't cut off the tabs, we're gonna need those. So cut around where it says 33rd president. And don't cut off the top part because we're gonna be using that when we glue it down. So we got one cut out, and then we're just gonna cut out the other two. So just like the first one we just did, you're just gonna do the same exact thing, cut on the black line, and cut around the tab. Now remember, if you need to stop the video for any reason, or go back, if I'm moving too fast, or move forward, you can do that. So we're cutting around the tabs and on the black line, and we make sure to leave the top part there because we're going to be gluing that part down in our notebook. So we have two, and then we have our last one, which is going to be the top, and we're going to cut around the tab. And you can cut them in any order. That part does not matter, so we don't need this part. And then we're done cutting, so we can put our scissors away. So now we are gonna wanna glue it down. So the proper way that we're gonna glue it down is we're first gonna find the page that has Harry on it. So this is the last page of our folder that we're gonna make. So we're going to glue this part down. And we're not gonna end up flipping it up like some of our other pages. So we're just gonna glue the whole thing. So put glue on the whole thing on the back of the picture with Harry on it. Make sure you have the right one. It's this one, okay? And your notebook's gonna be turned sideways like so. So we're gonna end up gluing this down, fully glue it down. Perfect. So that's the last page. The next page, which will be the second page, is the one that looks like this. Now here we are only going to glue the top part, not the whole page like the last part. So just on this one, we're just gonna glue the top where that big box is. So once we have glue on the top, we're gonna line it up with that. The first one, and it's gonna end up having little tabs at the bottom. So since we just glued the top, we're able to flip it open like a book, okay? So then our final page, which is our top page, is the one that says Harry S. Truman, and it says early life. So we're gonna do the same exact thing, only glue on the top like so. Okay? We're done with our glue, so we can put that away. And we're only gonna glue it down at the top box. This is gonna allow it to open up like a book, okay? Once we're done gluing, we're gonna go through and see if we can find out where we noticed that Harry was a good citizen. A good candidate for service and for being a good citizen. So we notice on the early life, it says, as a boy, Harry did well in school. So we can notice that that is a good trait of being a good citizen. So let's go ahead and highlight that. If you have a pencil, you can underline it. If you have a highlighter, you can highlight it. Then over here we notice Harry was a hard worker and helped support his family. That is another trait for being a good citizen, so let's highlight that. If you only have a pencil, just underline it. And then on the last page, we notice it says, he chose Harry because of his honesty and ability to get along with other politicians. That's a great reason that he was a good citizen. So we're going to highlight that. So he was a great citizen, and this is what your little folder is going to look like at the end.